And my third boyfriend, it took him months and months to convince me that he was a good person. The amount of effort, time, and money that he spent on me was outrageous. He bought me a full diamond bracelet and told me that this was something we were going to pass down to our daughter. A few months later, I caught him cheating on me on Snapchat with another girl. And then he went off and dated her. I told myself that I was going to stop dating men that didn't really know me. And I was venting about this on Instagram, and one of the guys that had been following me for years and years on Instagram was telling me,
"Hey guys, what up? It's your boy PAPI. Make sure to click the like button and subscribe to the channel, guys. You don't want to miss his stories. They're hilarious. Alright, let's get back to the video.
They say not all men, but when I was younger, the very first guy I ever liked convinced me to move abroad to be with him, and 2 weeks before my flight, I woke up one morning and found out that I was blocked everywhere. It turns out that he had been talking to multiple girls. I ended up going anyway, and while I was there, I met my very first boyfriend."
Okay, cool, right? You met your first boyfriend after getting done dirty like this. That's a blessing in disguise, I hope.
I had a lot of trust in him because he seemed like a nice guy, but it turns out that he was kissing another girl in the park when I was away. My second boyfriend, I really thought he was the one because he bought me a diamond ring.
That's crazy, bro. He bought your whole diamond ring. How much did he spend on that diamond ring? First of all, is that diamond ring even real? Or is it a fake diamond ring? You guys, you see, a lot of men out there, they will do the most just to get some bucks. Buying diamond rings, promising you the world, but once they get it, boom, they're gone.
And he told me that that was a symbol of his loyalty towards me, and he was never going to do me like anyone had before. He went off to South America backpacking, and I guess he had a second girlfriend the entire time. Now, I waited a very long time to date after that because I really could not trust men. And my third boyfriend, it took him months and months to convince me that he was a good person.
Why are all these men cheating on you? Are you the problem? I gotta know, what are you doing to make him cheat on you, ladies? First guy cheating on you, okay, makes sense. Second guy makes sense. Third guy, come on. This pattern is a little too familiar.
The amount of effort, time, and money that he spent on me was outrageous. He bought me a full diamond bracelet and told me that this was something we were going to pass down to our daughter. A few months later, I caught him cheating on me on Snapchat with another girl. And then he went off and dated her. I told myself that I was going to stop dating men.
Yeah, you should have stopped dating men. At this point, that was your cue. I don't think you're getting well along with men. Should have changed. Should have dated the other gender. Then maybe they would have treated you better. I'm starting to think so, because these men out here, the way they're moving, I don't know.
That didn't really know me. And I was venting about this on Instagram, and one of the guys that had been following me for years and years on Instagram was telling me how sorry he was for me, and he had been always there to congratulate me and respond to my stories in the past.
Of course. Please, don't tell me you gave them a window of opportunity here, because you already know what he's coming for. Yeah, he's apologizing on behalf of the rest of the men. It's gonna turn out he's just a wolf in sheep's clothing right here. He wants the same thing, and he's gonna do the same thing as those other men.
So we met up, and he told me that he had always liked me, and we went on a few dates together. And before I went off to Japan, he bought me this little book, and he wrote in Japanese in the back of the book a message for me to translate, and it was a message about how much he liked me. And I thought that maybe, just maybe, this was meant to happen, right? Like, everything that happened to me was because of this guy that I was supposed to be with. I guess not, because a few weeks later, after I went to Japan, he went off and was posting up on Instagram with some IG baddie.
Of course. What did I tell you? This is no news. I can't believe she's not learning her lesson.
After having written me the sweetest note in this little book and knowing all that I've been through the past 5 years. They say not all men, but it's been every man that I've ever known.
Damn, you know, sometimes guys are villains. Not even sometimes. Most of the time, a lot of these dudes are villains, you know. And it's for dudes like these that are destroying women like that and are making women even more helpless, you know, just being done with love and all that BS. It's because of guys like this. But one thing I want to say also is like, yo, how many guys have done her dirty and she still hasn't learned her lesson? I bet you there's probably going to be another guy that's going to come and he's going to apologize on behalf of all these men, and he's going to pull the same BS too. She doesn't seem to learn from her lessons. I mean, first guy, okay, sure, you know, he cheats on you, sure, you couldn't have seen that coming. Second guy, all right. Third guy, come on. Now, fourth, five, how many guys is it gonna take for you to learn your lessons? Like, damn, like, I don't wanna blame you. You're the victim of this, but I gotta say how it is. Like, you still haven't learned that. And the thing is, like, why are they cheating on you? You gotta be the problem. I don't know. I feel like you gotta be the problem. There's something you're doing, right? Whatever you're doing is not working for you. So I don't know. You gotta reevaluate what's causing them to behave like this.
Before you lie straight to my face, think about the reaction that you're probably gonna get, okay? Tell the fucking truth, because you do not want me to blow this. Look, listen, that's all I'm saying. Watch your fucking mouth.
Any real man who has dealt with a lot of women, and I don't mean sexually, I mean just has experience with women, bro. You have to know when to resign, my nigga. You gotta know when to check out the game, nigga, and call for a sub, bro. Like, for example, last night, I'm talking to this one broad. Off rip. It's a violation, because as soon as I start talking to her friend come over, and she like, oh, I'm assuming you're about to buy her a drink. Nigga, I look at her like, nigga, what? I'm like, you know her? And then she was like, no. I guess you trying to like tease or whatever. Cool, boom. So I ended up talking to her, and then I asked for a number. I don't be on Instagram, bro. You feel me? I get right to the numbers. She was like, you gotta earn that. Like, bro, I don't even know you. I don't even know you, bro. Like, you're not famous, bro. You're not. You feel me? I'm like, what? Like, what? I literally just walk away. Off rip. Take my talents to the next freaking game, bro. But the reason why I say all of that, bro, is because as a man, my nigga, you gotta know when something is just ain't hitting. You gotta know when to move on, bro. If I would have entertained that, oh, let me make an Instagram, or you feel me? Like, nigga, what, bro? No, I'm not doing that. You feel me? I lost. You feel me? Cool. Boom. On to the next.
Nah, yo, my man here spoke the truth though. Like, yo, for the most part, guys, like, yo, if you're out there, you know, if you're out there trying to talk to a woman and she making you jump through hoops and doing backflips and go on your belly and all these circus ass monkey tricks, bro, you gotta know when to call it quits. You gotta know when to move on, right? You don't wanna be doing the most just for a number, bro. Imagine that. You know, the funniest part was like this woman herself, she's not even a celebrity, bro, but she's clowning my man. She's like, I don't even know you like that. You're not even a celebrity. Like, that's crazy, bro. Y'all are humans. Y'all gotta stop this push. It's a number. People act like a number is like the world, bro. Nobody's asking for like $10,000. Nobody's asking for your house address. People are just asking for a phone number, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. So many people out here acting like their number is like such a personal thing, and it's like, I mean, sure it is, but like, it's not that big of a deal. Because think about it, how many people you give your numbers to? And trust me, I know you be putting your number out there on them dating profiles. You be putting your number out there when you're purchasing online. You be giving your number out there like candies. But when somebody asks for it, all of a sudden, no, it's too personal. I can't give it to you like that. I gotta know you. Like, bitch, you were out there shopping on Shein or whatever, shopping on Amazon and giving the numbers out like that. Like, no wonder even scammers got your numbers, and they didn't even have the audacity to ask you face to face, bro. That's what I don't understand.
Nigga, the dating pool is so fried. Nigga, if you're in a relationship, nigga, even if you're in an abusive relationship, nigga, just duck. I'm obviously joking about the last thing. Anyway, I think we should start blaming the parents. We gotta start holding them accountable. Because who is raising these niggas? Nobody know how to take accountability at all. Just stop blaming specific gender groups for something we all contribute to. We're all fried equally. I also think the problem is nobody's dating for love anymore. Nobody gives a fuck about love. Nobody even likes anymore, nigga. Nobody loves, nobody likes, nigga. We just here. We got hobosexuals, nigga. Everybody's always dating for somebody for a reason. There's always one person always has to win more than the other person, which is crazy because how are you winning against your partner, nigga? If one of y'all lost, nigga, the game over. To be clear, I'm not saying this is a woman thing. I'm not saying this is a man thing. This is a social problem. I think that stems from social media, but that's a different conversation. I think this is something we both should fix. We both should take accountability for and move forward. Again, I think the problem is accountability. Nobody taking accountability. It's not just men. It's not just women. Example, I know a young man, no job, no career goals, terrible hygiene, nigga barely brush his teeth. And he's talking about the next woman I gotta meet a certain requirement, gotta have a certain standard. Nigga, this nigga need to focus on his standard of living. That nigga figure out the standard application on Indeed. We're jumping into dating too quickly, buddy. Figure your shit out. And again, it's not just men. I know a girl is quite literally bipolar. She's Kanye West reincarnated. Her friend asked her, mind you, I'm ear hustling. I'm in there. I'm ear hustling. Her friend say, "Hey, how's your dating situation going?" She's like, "Oh, it's kind of rough, but I'm a lot to handle." She's bipolar, and her friend responds by saying, "If he can't handle you, he just ain't worth it. He not a real man." I gotta date Hitler and handle her for me to be a real man? We reinforcing dickhead behavior like that? That nigga's dick riding crazy, bro. I think quite literally women are the best at dick riding. No pun intended. Like, y'all just be supporting, nigga. Y'all support anything, nigga. I didn't see niggas just living in delusion. When you decide to be in a relationship, you should be going to that relationship 100%, not 70, not 30, not 50. If you're not providing 100%, your partner is going to be the one who has to pick up the slack. There should be no slack. Everybody should be equally yoked.
Do you know how to go through a phone? I know how to go through a phone.
No, I put them on game.
Oh, I'm
What?
not doing that. Look at the girl. Yeah, I know how to go in your settings and go to your locations and where you've been and how long you've been there. I know how to do some shit in the phone. I know how to go to your photos. I go in people's photos.
Photos?
Yeah, I went in his photos. I seen like a sex tape, deleted it. And it was like 2 years ago. I know, like, because your passcode is usually your Snapchat secret passcode too. So I really get in that phone. I really get in that phone. I didn't know about recently deleted messages up until this year though. There's always more to learn about going through a phone. That's why when I go in a phone, I really have to contain myself because I will
there
really
a rush
get
that
in
you
your
feel
phone.
when like?
Yes, especially when they're sleeping right there. Like we will be like this, and I'm next to you because sometimes we're so laid up that I can't move my body. Like I really have to be exactly where I am because I don't want anything to go wrong. I gotta mute everything. I go like this: brightness down, volume down. And then on my other hand is recording the phone. If I see some shit, I'm not screenshotting it on your phone. You might see the screenshot. I'm recording it on my phone.
Yo.
I'm on that.
When we say women are crazy, y'all be out here like, like, yo, explain this to me right here. Explain this to me. Yo, she's like CIA, FBI. I don't know, bro. She like next level. She a spy, bro. She a spy. She ain't even from this world, bro. I don't know what country sent her in. She's infiltrating this man's privacy, bro. She got access to everything, bro. She dangerous. If I was that man, I'd be worried for my life, bro. Trust me, bro. Because wherever you are, she gonna find your ass. No matter where you run off to, she gonna track you down in the middle of the Sahara Desert, in the middle of the ocean, wherever you are, bro. She gonna find your ass, bro. Because this type of woman, even the way she moves, the way she thinks, tells everything you need to know, bro. Watch out, man. Whoever's dating her, you gotta watch out. She got some skills. She got some high ass intel. She got some crazy ass FBI, CIA type ish, Anyways, guys, that's the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your thought. Yo, let's talk about that very first video about the woman who just had bad partners in her life. The one who dated every man who cheated on her under the sun, bro. Men who even bought her like diamonds and who promised her the world, promised to marry her and whatever, wrote her poems in Japanese. I don't know, bro. Let me know about that story. What you think? You think she the victim or she just stupid? Because that's crazy. Like, I feel at this point the problem gonna be her. When something happens to you once, twice, sure, you can play victim, but yo, when it happens one too many times, you are also the problem. You gotta realize that. But anyways, yo, let me know what you guys think about that, and I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. All right, peace.